Guy on the phone for a second date update today says the grossest, most embarrassing thing that has ever happened on a date happened to him.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He didn't say what it was. I'm really interested to find out. But before we do that, David, how are you?
Hey, guys, I'm doing good. How about yourselves?
Good. You're recovering from whatever gross thing happened on your date?
Yeah, man, it was very embarrassing on my part, to say the least.
Okay, I want to find out what that is. But before we get there, first, let's find out about your date. What's her name?
Bridget.
Bridget, okay. And where'd you meet Bridget?
We actually met on an online dating site.
Okay. Have you done a lot of online dating prior to this?
No, I'm actually quite the novice to it, but I've been single for a while.
Let me ask you this. After this gross thing happened, will you ever online date again?
I will for sure. I'm not sure she will, though.
Now I'm really, really curious. Well, what'd you guys do on your date?
We actually went to dinner by the waterfront.
And how did that go?
Everything at dinner was great. You know, we were getting to know one another, just learning a a lot about her.
You're right. Gross.
Oh, stop it.
God,
Yeah.
that is disgusting.
Actually having conversation. That is nasty. when you guys were in the middle of the date, did you feel like, oh my gosh, this is like even better than I expected since you hadn't been online dating much?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was 100% like enthused. You know, I was all about it.
If everything went so well, why do you think she's not calling you back?
Because of the gross thing. The gross thing was horrible. That's kind of why I'm thinking that she's not responding to me.
Okay, now I have to know what it is. What's the gross thing that happened on your date?
Well, let me set it up for you. After dinner, her and I, we decided to just take a nice little stroll down the waterfront, you know, enjoying the scenery, you know, the sights and sounds. We decided to grab some ice cream. You know, I was trying to be cute and charming, you know, a little ice cream after dinner.
This sounds romantic so far.
Yeah, you know, that's what the angle I was going for.
Yeah.
And so we're walking, and we get to the end, and it was perfect. It was beautiful. The sun was setting at the most opportune time. It just felt right. My instinct felt right. It was like at the moment, you know?
And that's when you messed your pants.
I was hoping he was going in for a kiss, but maybe.
No, thankfully that didn't happen.
Oh,
Thank God
okay.
that happened. No, yeah, I went in for it. I went in for the kiss, but she wasn't like looking at me, so I kissed her on the neck.
Okay.
Okay.
And what'd she do? Did she get mad at that?
Turned on?
No, she was very responsive. It was awesome. Like, she looked at me, she closed her eyes, and leaned in for the kiss. So I responded, and this is where it gets bad.
Okay.
So as I'm leaning in for the kiss, I have bad allergies, and something just hit my nose. I couldn't stop it, and I sneezed in her mouth.
Oh, gross! Oh,
You sneezed into her mouth.
Eat my snot.
Oh, that is so nasty.
Embarrassing.
Oh,
It was
my
so
God.
embarrassing.
You're right. That is probably one of the grossest date stories I've ever heard.
I couldn't imagine that.
How do you recover from that? You're like,
Oh.
And are
What
you
did
one
she
of those-
do? What did she do when you sneezed in her mouth?
oh my God, she gave me the most like horrified look. If I just like spit in her mouth, I might as well have just spit in her mouth.
Are you one of those like big man sneezers too? Like when my husband sneezes, it's loud and it's gross and there's spit that goes everywhere.
Normally, yeah, I am a loud sneezer. However, this time I was trying to hold it back, so the volume wasn't as loud, but it was a little more liquidy.
Oh, man.
We were also eating ice cream too. We were eating ice cream, so that kind of like
That's so
Dude,
flabby.
that is disgusting.
I was eating cookies and cream. So
Oh,
there was like,
okay.
Okay, so
Oh, no, little
I don't need to
pieces
know
of
the
cookies.
flavor of the ice cream that you spit into her mouth, basically.
Cookies everywhere.
So she obviously was shocked by this.
Oh, my God.
How did you react after that? I would have been mortified.
I just immediately began to apologize. You know, I'm so sorry. This doesn't happen. Sorry, this and that. I'm so sorry. I just kept apologizing.
But was she
did she
cool?
do?
Because
Yeah.
like she should be cool.
No.
You know, it took her like 10 seconds to realize what had just happened. So she was kind of mortified. And after that, when she came back to, she just kind of wanted to go home.
Yeah, I would too. I would have just wanted to go home and turn on the hot shower and get in the fetal position and cry and clean my body off after that horrifying experience. So how did everything end with her then after this?
Well, I took her home, and, you know, it was a quiet car ride, to say the least. And I walked her to her door. I attempted to try for one more. Like, I leaned in.
You tried to kiss her after that. That is a bold move.
Bold man.
To try to kiss her
Very.
again after you sneezed in her mouth.
Someone's got confidence.
I mean, I had to give it a shot, you know.
Ugh, take your lumps and walk away, man.
Yeah, she pulled her head back and was like, well, good night. And
Yeah. She probably has PTSD now thinking about getting kissed.
I think she shouldn't have been that. I mean, you were obviously embarrassed. It was obviously a mistake. You really think that that's the reason she got so upset at you?
I mean, I would like to think that there's another reason for her not responding to my calls, but I sneezed in her mouth. It's the grossest thing I've ever done to anyone.
Absolutely, dude.
I don't blame her for not calling you back. If a girl sneezed in my mouth, I'd probably be like, yeah, I just can't now. I just feel too gross hanging out with you.
Oh.
So you haven't heard anything from her?
No, and what sucks is that we were having such a great night up until then.
Oh, man.
Have you seen her? Is she still on the dating website you met her?
No, her profile's gone.
Oh, she
man.
really is done.
She's like, I'm done dating. That's it. I'm done.
Don't contact me.
She moved away and became a monk.
I know that she doesn't want a second date with me because of what happened, but that's why I'm calling you guys to kind of convince her that I'm an okay guy. You know, I'm a good guy. I'm worth a second chance.
See if we can do that for you. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Let's recap a little bit, sort of relive history. What have we done in the second date updates? What have we heard? We heard from a guy who messed himself in the park once.
Yeah, the guy who spread his father's ashes on a date.
There was the girl who had an accident in the backseat of a cab. There has been a lot of gross stuff that we've heard about on first dates. But this one might actually trump all of those.
No
And
way.
it is disgusting.
Yeah,
It's that bad.
I really do.
Bodily fluids in the mouth, Brooke. That's all I gotta
Yeah,
say.
yeah. None of that stuff involved any other person. It was just them doing stuff to
Yes.
themselves. This is a guy doing something to somebody else. If you missed the first part of the second date update, David is on the phone with us. And David went to kiss the girl that he wants to call today at the end of their date and had to sneeze and sneezed directly into her mouth. And now that's why he thinks he's not getting a call back, because it was just too disgusting. Yeah. David, we're about to call Bridget and find out if that is, in fact, the reason. Do you have any last words?
I just want her to, you know, I don't want her to think that I'm a bad person. I don't want such a beautiful thing that happened get ruined over a sneeze.
I don't think that she would think you're a bad person necessarily, but I could see her not calling you back just because she...
Or a gross person.
A gross
Yeah,
person.
she's probably not the most attractive thing you can do on a date, for sure.
All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Bridget, please?
This is?
Hey, Bridget, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh my God, shut up. No way.
So you listen.
So you actually know who I am.
Yeah.
Any idea why we might be calling you?
If this is a second date update, I know exactly why you guys are calling me. I've heard you guys do this before.
You know what? You hit the nail on the head, Bridget. I'm calling you for a second date update.
God.
You know who I'm calling about?
Well, it has to be about David because that's the only date I've been on in a while.
Yes, it is about David.
So I know he's listening.
Oh, so I can't surprise you with the fact like he's on the other line.
Still do it?
Damn it.
You
Oh
see,
my God.
You sound so happy that he's listening, though. Like, this is exciting for you.
I just can't believe you guys are calling me. Like, this is ridiculous.
Okay, so you already know the second date update, so you know David is on the line listening. I don't want to let you talk to him just yet because I want to hear the date from your perspective.
Do I have to relive it?
Yes, please, I would love you to. He obviously told us about your date and how he sneezed in your mouth.
Oh my God! I don't even want to talk about it.
I just want to hear it from your point of view. That's all. Do you mind talking to us for just a second about your date?
I guess so, but I really don't want to.
Was it really that bad? Like, I just think that, mistakes happen.
He sneezed in my mouth.
Yeah. What? You're the only one not getting this.
There's got to be some somebody else that's like, well, we were going to swap some bodily fluids anyway. Just chalk
but
it up. And...
in a nice way, not a sneezing way. And when you're prepared for it.
Getting someone spit like on your arm is gross enough, let alone in your mouth.
Yeah. Okay, so before we talk about the sneeze.
Oh my God.
And what was going on in your head
It's
when
grossing
that
me out just thinking about it.
I want to know what was going on in your head when that happened, but I also want to know if you liked him before that point.
The date was really nice. He was a really great guy, and everything was going really well up until then.
He said such nice things about you. Like, he thought that everything was fantastic and you were better than expected.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point before the sneeze, did you think there was going to be a second date?
I thought maybe there could be a second date, but it was the first date I had ever been on from, like, online dating. So, I mean, I wasn't even really sure what to expect anyways.
Bad first example.
Yeah.
That was the first experience.
Yeah, it was a bad first date off of an online dating website. I can see why you took your profile down because you told us that you're not on the site anymore.
Yeah, I did remove it.
So tell us about the sneeze then. What was going through your head when a dude sneezed in your mouth on a first date?
You keep saying it.
I've never said that sentence before, but I want to say it every day from now on.
It was as gross as it sounds. I mean, I wanted to, like, vomit.
All right, well, you know he's on the phone, so I'm going to have him come on here and talk to you for a second.
Oh, man, I don't even know if I want to talk to him.
Just talk to him. He's been trying to get a hold of you. He feels really bad about the sneezing in your mouth
I
thing.
understand.
It was
At
an
least let him
accident.
apologize.
Okay, fine. Put him on.
Hello, Bridget.
Poor David.
Hi, David.
Listen, I know it was only one date, but we had a connection, and I don't want that to be ruined over some dumb sneeze.
David, I'm going to stop you right there. I know we didn't talk about this on the date, but I was in a long-term relationship. My boyfriend and I just recently broke up. I did one date online, and it didn't go nearly as well as I expected it to, and I'm just going to let you know I'm back with my boyfriend.
What?
No.
So the sneeze in your mouth caused you to get back with your ex?
It was that bad.
I've listened to you guys before, and I've listened to Second Date Update, and the nightmare stories are real, and it happened to me, and I'm back with my boyfriend.
So are you getting back with your boyfriend because you want to be back with him, or you're just like, I don't want to be out there on the market having guys sneeze in my mouth left and right?
I don't even want to imagine what another date would be like. I mean, I'm back with my boyfriend. He's an all right guy. I mean,
So wait, you're just settling with some guy because you're too scared to go on another date for fear of something bad happening? That sounds like such a bad plan.
it's not exactly like that, but I mean, honestly, if something like that did happen to you, I think it would scare you away from dating other people too.
Oh my God.
So basically, your ex-boyfriend, who is now your current boyfriend again, is comfortable, and you know him, and you know he's not going to sneeze in your mouth.
Oh.
I just think it sucks that, you ran back to your boyfriend who you're not even, that seems like you don't seem too fond of him.
Yeah.
Because of one sneeze, Me sneezing in your mouth, gross, absolutely. And I completely understand why you think that's gross, and I apologize 100 times for it. But that doesn't make me as a person. Like, that's not me. We got to know each other, and we had a chemistry together.
Yeah, Bridget.
And you're going to throw all that away.
David is way deeper than the sneeze.
I agree.
There's much more to him than mucus.
David, it wasn't just a sneeze. It was a sneeze in my mouth, and on top of that, you tried to kiss me again at the end of the night. To me, that seems like it might have been a case of bad judgment, and I don't want to go out with someone who might have bad judgment.
Oh my God.
Well, that leads me to my question then.
Oh, don't do it.
Bridget,
So stupid.
would you like to go out on a second date with David? We will pay for it.
Please. I mean, I think it'll be a great time. I'll take allergy medicine, whatever you want.
David, you are a nice guy, and you may find love somewhere else, but for me, it's just not going to happen. I'm in a relationship, and I'm comfortable.
It's not I'm happy.
the best way.
I'm in a relationship, and it's,
And I'm there.
it's good.
I'm
There we
present.
go.
Yeah, decent.
It's like a nice recliner.
Thank you for your time, Bridget. I appreciate you talking to us. And thank you for listening to the Second Date Updates.
Yeah, keep them up, guys. Just don't ever call me again.
Okay. Well, we won't, because now you're in that awesome relationship, so we can. And David,
Yeah.
I'm going to do you a favor right now, okay? I don't do this very much.
What are you going to do for me?
I guarantee that there are some people out there who loved having their mouth sneezed in. And I'm asking them to text in 78592 right now. If you love having your mouth sneezed in, I will score you a date with David. Not many people know this, but one of my biggest regrets in life was that I didn't do theater.
Really?
Like when I was in high school and stuff, yeah.
I feel like you would just bully theater kids.
Well, I would have a little bit, but everybody also knows that theater girls are freaks.
What?
And I could have been getting lucky left and right in high school if I would have got into drama. But sadly, I didn't, so I'll never know that experience firsthand. It's always a regret of mine. If I ever do have a kid, I'll tell them get in theater.
What?
So you can get lucky.
I did theater for 4 years, and I think your stereotype is off.
Speaking of theater freaks, we got one on the phone right now. Her name is Jenna, and she wants to do a second date update. What's up, Jenna, you animal?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
He's not really spot on with that, is he, Jenna?
No, we're just normal people doing normal things.
Right. Jenna, I read your email, and you hooked up with the dude that you want to call today after your first date. So,
Whoa.
Yeah, I think calling it a date is maybe a little strong, to be honest.
so you hooked up with a
so
dude you
one
weren't
night
even
stand.
going out on a date with. Case proved.
Wow.
Game, set, match, Jenna.
She a freak, bro.
I
Yep.
mean, theater people don't really date. Like, we don't have time. We kind of just, you meet people that you work with, and then you know, do things, and it goes somewhere, or it doesn't.
Okay.
And
Okay, you're all about feeling and passion.
yeah, and drinking and sensuality and
And that is why I
damn
say I regret that I never went into drama. All right, Jenna, so
Gosh.
tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today. What's his name?
his name is Brandon.
Brandon.
Brandon,
And
and-
where did you meet Brandon?
We just got done doing a show together. He's an actor, and I'm an actor.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And, you know, it's really kind of uncool. Like, you never want to hook up. It's bad news bears to, like, hook up with someone while you're doing the show. But then, you know, we've just been flirting all through rehearsal and performances. And he's hilarious. He's incredibly talented,
So
which
wait,
is really sexy.
are you just saying that the rap party at the end of any run is your time to get it on with whoever you've been dreaming about the entire time you've been doing the play?
Yeah, it's that time where that, like, taboo, which not everybody follows against, like, you know, sleeping with someone that you've been working with, it's, like, over because you're not working together anymore.
So you can do it. Yeah.
Oh my
See,
God.
thank you for
You
confirming.
are so right. You
my
were
dream.
Sorry.
Yes, I mean, there is a reason for that stereotype, I guess. But, yeah,
Okay.
So how did everything go down with Brandon then?
it was good. I mean, we had all this tension build up through the show. And then at the party, we just, like, let it all hang out.
Oh.
We got super wasted. We made out, like, in front of everyone in a corner like we were in high school. I mean,
Nice.
it was embarrassing, but also, like, who cares?
Okay. And how drunk were you? Were you guys pretty hammered?
We were pretty hammered. I mean, I remember everything, but but yeah, we were drunk. We were drunk enough to be, you know, 30-year-olds making out at a party, which is
Right.
pretty drunk and embarrassing.
Yeah.
So did you go back to his place or he come to yours?
I went back to his place, but first he was like, let's grab food, and I'm like, no, let's just do it. And
I perform better on an empty stomach.
I don't want to sober up and start to think about this stuff.
I mean, but we were so, like, I was really, really hungry, and we were so hammered that we ended up going for fondue.
That seems like a really bad drunk food to me.
It was terrible. We were drunk and loud and covered in cheese and just having the best time, but everyone in that restaurant hated us.
Oh,
See.
Yeah.
It sounds like an awesome date, though.
Uh-huh.
It was. Like, it was so much fun. Like, I knew he was fun, but this was, like, some next level fun.
Right.
And so did you go straight to his place after the fondue?
Yeah, we went back to his place.
Okay, and can I ask details about that, or
Yeah,
is that too...
I feel like you're pretty open. You should share something.
It's true. I guess I just, like, don't really know what I can say on the radio. Yeah, no, it was great.
You ended that one covered in cheese. Everybody was annoyed.
Oh,
Same situation as the fondue restaurant.
Just like had our cheese, greasy bodies like rubbing up against each other. No.
I mean, the most important part of all of it is what it was like the morning after.
I didn't really get to talk to him the morning after because I was late for my day job. So I didn't want to wake him up or anything because it was super early.
Yeah.
So I just had to sneak out, which I didn't worry about it too much.
Right.
And I just like sent him a text. Was like, hey, I had to go. But now I've been texting him. It's been like a week. And I'm used to seeing him every day because of the show. And he's just sent me like one word answers to my questions. And I have no idea what happened.
Right, because now you're missing a friend, and you're missing out on someone that you sound like you really like.
I do like him. It was an incredible night, and I think I want to see him. Like, I would consider him relationship material, you know?
Wow. That's a big statement coming from a theater girl. We know how you guys look at relationships.
It is.
Yeah, she's like, you're
Not even
right.
arguing with it, yeah.
Absolutely. You're right again, Jubal.
I don't know. I feel like I made a mistake.
All right, well, we'll find out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then we'll call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Enter Jubal, stage right. Hey, Mr. Johnson. The grass is looking good today.
Oh my gosh.
You going to spend some time out there? Oh, I'm doing fine. What am I going to be doing today? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because today is a special day, Mr. Johnson.
It is?
We're going to find a date for Jenna. She's not getting a call back from Brandon. We're gonna call him and ask him why. Why would he go out and then blow her off? Cause that's not cool. You over there, you upstairs, you down the block. Are you excited? We're all excited for today's second date as we march down the street and we sing hip hooray. Let's see if Jenna can get a call back and go out with Brandon one more time.
Yes! Second Date the musical. I love it.
Thank you.
Jubal, great performance.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
I'm just happy to be part of the kick line in the back.
Yep. Well, it's not about me. It's about Jenna right now.
Yeah.
And the reason we open up the second date update like that is because Jenna met the dude that she wants to call today in the theater. They actually performed together and ended up hooking up after the wrap party of their production. And now he's not getting back to her and she doesn't know why. Jenna, may I be in your next play, whatever it is?
I thought your performance was very interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah. The reviews will be out soon. I'll let you know what the New York Times says. But as for you, are you ready to give Brandon a call and find out why he's not getting back to you after you guys hooked up?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Well, we'll get him on the phone right now. We'll dial his phone number and see if we can figure it out for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Brandon.
this is Brandon.
Hey, Brandon, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. What's going on with you?
Just getting ready to head to work.
Do you have any idea who this is?
No, not one bit.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Well, it's Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
All right. Why are you guys calling me?
Well, because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and she emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out why you're blowing her off.
Someone emailed you that I went on a date with?
Yeah.
Call me?
Yeah. You recently hung out with a girl that you know very well. Her name is Jenna.
Oh, God.
What?
Whoa.
I mean, she knows that date is a pretty loose term here.
I was going to say we were not out on a date.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. She told us.
When you said you call on for people who have gone out, I haven't been out on a date for months. I've been doing this show.
Yeah. She told us that's where she met you. You guys are performing in the same play.
Yeah.
And she said that after you guys had finished everything and you were having the party for your closing night, she said that you guys made out at that party and then went and had some fondue and spilled cheese all over each other and then went back to your place. And I don't know. I don't want to even think about what was done there, but did some stuff there
It
together
wasn't
as
for the
well.
lactose intolerant.
Is that all true?
Yeah, no, I mean it happened.
Nice.
Wait, you sound kind of hesitant about it. Like, didn't you enjoy yourself?
I mean, we had a decent time, and we had kind of had this real flirty thing going on during the course of the performance or whatever. But it was fun.
Okay.
All right.
This is
So
all
not-
positive.
Not good, not great, but fun.
Yeah, I mean, great is a whole nother level if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But,
So was it just? I mean, maybe it was just a one night stand for you, and that's it.
I mean, honestly, I wasn't completely shut off from it at first. It didn't have to be a one night stand. I wasn't like, oh, this is a one night stand, definitely.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so-
it wasn't a one-night stand, definitely. Why is it a one-night stand now? What's so funny?
You have to tell us.
Yeah, we were pretty.
It's so funny.
What happened? You have to tell me what happened.
I mean, so at one point we went back to my place, and it kind of took a really strange turn. I'll be honest with you.
Wait,
Strange.
who made the turn to strange? You or her?
Well, I mean, if it was me that made the turn to strange, I don't think we'd be having this conversation.
Right,
Okay.
yeah. That's true. You
That's a
probably
good
would have just
point.
hung up on us and been like, not interested.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I mean, it was totally. She made things so weird once we actually kind of started fooling
What?
around and hooking up, and I was just like, I felt so uncomfortable. It was so strange.
Really?
What'd you
Why?
do?
She
Oh
I really don't.
God.
It's so weird. I really don't think I should. I don't think I should
No,
tell you
I
guys.
think now you've gone too far, dude.
No, I
You
Can't be that weird.
Do you think
look.
that-
She wanted to do the second date update, right? We talked to everybody. We're like, you have to be willing to hear whatever this person says. So
Yeah.
whatever is so hysterical to you, she's willing to hear it.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Fine.
Maybe she doesn't think it's weird. Maybe just you do.
I think you guys probably will too.
Really?
So we're hooking up and making out, and she kept insisting on calling me by my character's name from the play that we were in.
What?
It was so weird. It was so weird.
Like
That's
role-playing?
weird. Yeah, so she wanted to hook up with the character and not you.
Honestly, I didn't think about it that way, but that makes it a hell of a lot weirder.
Oh, okay,
Why?
wait.
Why does
is
it make
that
it
so
weirder?
Weird, though.
The character that I played was Tiny Tim
What?
from
Shut
A Christmas
up.
Carol.
Tiny Tim
Wait.
from A Christmas Carol.
Stop
From the
it.
Christmas, yeah.
All right,
was
that is
calling
weird.
Tim.
That's
She
weird.
kept insisting on calling me Tiny Tim the whole time.
Can
Tiny
you?
Tim this, Tiny Tim kiss that.
Wow.
What did you say to her?
No.
I mean, I didn't say much, obviously. I kept going.
Oh my god.
At least it could have been like Scrooge or something. I don't know, but not
that's
Tiny.
cute.
I mean, nothing is good from that play. I don't think. But
No, and at a certain point, she stopped. She dropped the Tim entirely, and she just started calling me Tiny.
Okay, that's
Shut
Come on,
insane.
Tiny.
Okay. To her defense, is there any way she could have just been so still wrapped up in the play that it's just the name that she used?
I honestly, I think that's a question you're going to have to ask her. I have no clue.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
my god.
Why don't we do that then, Brandon?
You mean Tiny Tim?
Jenna, do you remember?
Whoa, what?
Oh, Brandon, Jenna is on the other line listening, and so
Oh, are you kidding me?
no, I'm not.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's way
Jenna?
more embarrassing for her.
Jenna, are you still on the phone?
Oh, Jenna.
I am
Hi.
How many shades of red are you right now, Jenna?
about 1 million.
Oh, you
Like a whole rainbow of red. I do not remember saying that. Brandon, I thought I remembered everything that happened that night, but apparently I was wrong.
How do you not remember that? You must have said it like 30 times in 45 minutes or so. Like, you don't remember this? That you wanted me to call you Mrs. Cratchit the whole time?
Tiny Tim and Mrs. Cratchit.
Whoa.
It was weird.
That is
Like I have no idea what drunk me wanted to do. I thought it was funny, maybe drunk me thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny. That was not funny at all.
Say anything about it. You didn't stop.
No, I didn't stop, but I laughed into the pillow a couple times.
Oh my God. But you could have I don't know, said, hey, you owe me a coffee, and then us have a conversation about it instead of just ghosting me. I thought, whatever, if you don't want to do that thing again, that's fine. But I thought
If you don't want to role play Tiny Tim and Miss Cratchit in the bedroom.
She has a very good point, Brandon.
I'm sorry. I'm a pretty honest person, and it just is what it is. We had a connection, and now we don't have a connection, I'll be honest. I don't feel that great about it.
Ouch.
well, then you're obviously kind of a dead inside jerk. I mean, how can you just have a connection and then be nope, never happened. You either have a real connection or you don't, or you're dead inside, which you're obviously dead inside. So,
Whoa.
Brandon, I would love to ask if you will go on a second date with Jenna.
Wow.
We will pay for it.
Oh, God, I don't think I could sit at a table and look her in the eyes at this point.
Wow.
So that's a no?
Honestly, it was too weird for me, we were these characters in this play, and then we go back to my place, and all of a sudden it's Tiny Tim and Mrs. Cratchit hanging out in bed naked. It's too weird.
It's really weird.
But an interesting continuation to the whole thing.
No, it's
All right, well, Jenna, I'm sorry you didn't get your second date.
yeah, I'm not sorry. And, obviously this jerk doesn't understand, what happens when you get wasted and have some fun.
Yeah, sometimes you get wasted and you hook up with Tiny Tim.
So gross, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, despite the role that guy played, dudes don't want to be called tiny in the bedroom at all. If you didn't hear today's second date update, Jenna wanted to call a dude named Brandon. They actually were in a performance together, a theater show, and they hooked up after their last performance, after the rap party.
Yeah.
And the reason he wasn't calling her back was they got really drunk that night, and she doesn't really remember, but she demanded that while they were being intimate with each other, they go by their stage names.
Oh, man.
She was, hey, you know what? She is more of a method actor.
Sure.
And which makes it maybe worse.
She wanted him to call her Miss Cratchit, and she was calling him Tiny Tim the whole time. Which makes it even more disturbing because that's Tiny Tim's mom.
Yeah.
So, on a whole bunch of levels, it's weird.
Yeah.
Couldn't she have gone with Tim and Imagine You when Tim's grown up even?
Adult Tim?
Adult
Yeah.
Tim?
Grown Tim?
I don't know.
Big
but anyway,
Tim?
it creeped him out too much, and he's not interested in going out with her again.
Yeah, I can see that.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's not often that we get requests for second date updates from guys that have already had the girl inside of them before the date even happened.
What are
It
you talking
I
about?
don't
Just
think we
sounds
can
like
do this.
the kind of guy Mark is, because apparently that's what happened. Is that the kind of guy you are, Mark? You'll go out on a date with someone as long as they get all up in there first?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, technically, I guess in this situation,
Technically?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of
You
right
guys,
about that,
There
huh?
are kids listening to this show. We cannot continue doing whatever that is that you did, Mark.
Well-
or that she did. I don't know who did it.
Let me explain. I met her at a dentist's office.
Yeah, that's why I say that. He said that she's a dental hygienist and he met her at the office, so
She was in
I was
his
having a
Yeah.
heart attack for
she got
no reason.
all up in his mouth, and then he apparently asked her on a date first.
God, I have a filthy mind.
Before we get to your date, Mark, how did you ask her out with all those tools in your mouth?
Yeah, well, it was a little embarrassing, to be honest with you, because, I went to the dentist's office, and, I seen her right away. She was at the receptionist desk. She was, super good-looking, very, very cute.
They all are.
Yeah, they kind of are. But she definitely caught my eye. So, right away, I was kind of, shy. And then all of a sudden, she stands up and I hear Mark, and I look up and it's her, and she's bringing me back into the office. So
You're suddenly like, oh my God, fate, it's happening.
She knows my name.
What karma did I do to deserve this?
I was like, oh my God, it's coming true. No, but come to find out, she's the hygienist, and she was going to clean my teeth. And
Nice.
like, I'm just trying to play it cool, you know, and it was absolutely like not what I ended up being. I was not cool at all.
It's probably
Oh
where
my
you
God.
hope you don't have a disgusting mouth, right?
No.
Do you have
no.
a disgusting mouth, Mark? I've wondered that about you for a while now.
No, not at all.
Why weren't you cool while you were in the chair?
Well, I was trying to like kind of just give her a heads up, and I have no idea why I even said it. I just said, just so you know, I'm a bleeder.
Okay.
Someone's not flossing enough, Mark.
Yeah. And then what made matters worse was, so you know that like suction hose thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like that must have like slipped or something, and it it gagged me. So like next, you know, I'm dry heaving in front of this hot girl.
Oh, no.
It was like super embarrassing, and I was just really not looking cool at all.
But come on.
And no woman likes a man with a bad gag reflex.
It's her job. She's used to seeing things like that.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So luckily, like, she was really nice and kind and everything, and, you know, I don't think, like, that, like, ruined it for me at all because, well, before I get too far ahead of myself, she was also like, I can help you schedule your next appointment, and I was like, for whatever reason, again, I don't know what was wrong with me that day, but I said, I go, you mean like a dentist appointment or a you appointment?
A you appointment. Hello.
That might have been the worst thing you did for sure.
A you
Talk about how much
appointment.
blood you're going to spill, dry heave, but that line right there is probably the creepiest thing that you did.
Yeah, I don't know what. We had like a little bit of chemistry. We were kind of flirting, and I just thought that maybe she knew exactly, like, I was talking about, you know, taking her out on a date.
What'd she say? What was her reaction?
She was like, what? I work here. I'm just a hygienist. You know, like, I'm
Yeah,
not.
she didn't know what you were talking about, so you had to explain to her, no, I was trying to cleverly ask you on a date.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. I just meant, you know, would you like to go on a date sometime?
I'm assuming she said yes.
She said yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's so cute. That's actually a really cute story.
So what'd you do when you went on your date?
So we were like texting a little bit, and I said, you know, where do you want to go? And she picked this organic pizza place, and I was like, sure, whatever, that's cool. And I picked her up. We went to the pizza place, and it was a lot of fun, and the food was actually like amazing, but my body didn't think so.
What do you mean?
So did you actually puke this time instead of just dry heaving?
So after we ate, on the way home to drop her off, I had to take 3 emergency stops at gas stations
Oh, no.
To use the bathroom?
to use the bathroom. And I'm not just talking like, hey, I got to just run in and play a lotto ticket. I was like peeling into the parking lot.
Oh my gosh. That is humiliating.
That is, dude. You cannot win with her.
And I hate to say it, but I could see why she's not calling you back after that.
Yeah, so I mean, not only with my lame pickup lines and gagging in front of her and the dentist office, but stopping at the gas station a few times for emergency breaks.
Jeez.
I'm just kind of looking for a miracle here because I haven't heard back.
All right. So we already, yeah. I don't even need to ask, like, what do you think went wrong? Why do you think she's not calling you back? I think you know. You're just hoping that maybe you can throw it out there for a second date and maybe she'll give you another shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I've listened to you guys before, and I know you guys can perform miracles. I'm looking for one today.
All right.
Sometimes.
Well,
you're not
we'll see if we
asking
can do
much.
it. We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Just, you know, hold hands, light some candles, and throw out the biggest Hail Mary you can for me, please.
All right. We'll do it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, we're going to try to do the impossible and get Mark a second date with Courtney. If you missed the first part, he met Courtney at his dentist's office. She's the hygienist who actually cleaned his teeth. It was kind of embarrassing for him because he has a horrible gag reflex and ended up dry heaving when she put the little suction thing in his mouth. He also mentioned how he's a bleeder, and they had a really awkward line asking her out. But she did say yes, and then they went out for pizza. It was a really good pizza place until the drive home when the pizza didn't sit right in his tummy. And he had to stop 3 different times to use the bathroom before he dropped her off. So he's pretty sure he knows why he ruined the date.
Oh my God, I never asked, and I'm so curious. When you finally got to her house after the 3 emergency stops, What was the exit like from the car?
She was very quiet. There wasn't like a definite, like, I'm going to see you again. It definitely felt like that was it.
She didn't offer to, like, you need to come in and use my bathroom before you get back on the road?
No, she didn't do that.
All right.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to call her right now. Here we go, okay?
All right, good luck. I know this is going to be a tough one for you guys.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, is this Courtney?
Yeah, this is Courtney.
What's up, Courtney? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Courtney.
How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on?
Not much. Just hanging out. Thought we'd give you a call. What's going on with you today?
Hey, just working.
Oh, nice. You work as a dental assistant, yeah?
Yeah, how do you know that?
We know a lot about you, Courtney.
Creepy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, this is getting really creepy. What?
All right, Courtney, this is the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It sounds like you might already be familiar with us, but we do the second date update on our show. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Well, somebody emailed us about you.
Oh, God.
It sounds like
Have
you're so excited.
Well, you never know how these things turn out.
Have you been out on a lot of dates in the last few weeks?
You know, I'm a single lady. I spend some time out occasionally.
Okay. Any dudes in particular that you don't want to see again?
Oh, you got a pen and paper?
I do, but I guess we don't have that much time. I'll just tell you who emailed us. His name is Mark.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, you remember Mark.
Of course I remember Mark.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Mark emailed us because he says that he's pretty sure he knows you don't want to talk to him because your date didn't go that great.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Yeah. He told us about how he had to stop 3 different times on the way to drop you off to use the bathroom because the pizza didn't treat his stomach right.
Well, yeah, but at first I didn't know that. So he's driving crazy, just stopping at all the, gas stations around town.
What? He didn't tell you?
Wasn't it kind of obvious? Like, what else would he be stopping for?
Well, no, at first I'm like, maybe he needs a snack. Maybe he needs gum. Who knows?
Yeah.
The second and third time, it got a little weird.
All right. So you knew exactly what was going on by probably the second or at least the third time for sure.
For sure.
Oh.
So I felt bad for him because I'm like, this is awful. Of course, nobody wants to have an upset stomach on a date. That's so awkward.
Did that ruin everything for you?
No, it was like, okay, I just feel bad for him, but we've all been there. It's fine.
Were
you
understanding? Were you attracted to him before that?
Totally. He's a cute guy. He's nice.
Okay, so if the bathroom breaks didn't bother you, what did?
So he goes in for the third time, and I'm like, okay, he's been in there a while. Let me just do something cute to try to make him feel better. I take a cute selfie. Aww. I go to send it to him thinking hey, still here, waiting on you. Hope everything's okay. And his phone chimes in the car. So I'm like, he didn't even take his phone inside.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's an emergency, you're probably just running in.
I mean, he was moving quick. But I see that in his phone, he has me listed as big butt and a smile.
Really?
No.
Oh, no.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah. Could be a good thing.
It's not big butt frowny face. It's big butt smile.
You're memorable.
Except I have a name.
Well, yeah.
What kind of guys do, that is just so played out. Who does that anymore?
I kind of still do that.
Okay, well, I can't explain you, but that is you could just say the girl's name.
Yeah,
okay,
well,
so you would rather have been saved in his phone as Courtney instead of big butt and a smile.
Totally. Or just put an emoji. Only guys that do that are douchebags and married guys. I'm sorry.
All right. I wish somebody would save me in their phone as big butt and a smile. I would take it as a compliment, but obviously you didn't, and that's the reason that you don't want to see him again?
I mean, the thing is, my butt isn't even that big.
Well, it's good.
Okay, wait.
How's your smile, though?
I mean, it is great.
But Courtney, I mean, is there any chance that he just forgot your name when he put it in his phone or something?
Let's be a little more creative and respectful.
Hygienist Hottie instead?
There you go.
Exactly.
Hygienist with double D's?
What? No.
Okay, a little too far.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for being honest with us. I appreciate that. And we'll let Mark know. Actually, why don't you just let him know? Because if you've heard a second date update before.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mark is on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God.
You there, Mark?
Yeah. Hey, Courtney. I'm so sorry about that. I did not mean to offend you whatsoever with that.
I mean, what did you think was going to happen, like, if I saw that?
I mean, I don't know. I definitely was not planning on you seeing that, so...
I think the real question is, Courtney, why big booty? Why big booty smile? Why was that your choice?
Well, I was listening to some rap music, and I just... Big butt and a smile, you know, like
No, dude, that's not true.
She's got a nice butt and a great smile, and, you know, she does work at a dentist's office, and...
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works, though.
Do you?
Yeah, so, like, that part, it popped in my head, and I just popped it in my phone. I really didn't even think anything of it at all. I'm not like that at all. I mean...
Yeah, but, like, big butt and a smile, it's not really that respectful.
I didn't mean it like it was, like, a bad big butt, you know? Like, I meant that it was...
Like, what's a bad big butt? What even is that?
Bad big butts, it's like, you know, like frumpy, you know, like you've seen them in, like...
Yeah.
Yours is, like, completely opposite. It's nice.
It's funny that you mentioned that because the whole time you were with me, I was facing you, so how did you even see my butt?
Well, that's a really good question.
Is there an answer?
Yeah.
Well, that one time when I was, you know, in your office, when I was dry gagging, you know, you're like, let me give you some time, I'll be right back. And when you left the office, that's when I noticed it.
Wow. Should I take that as a compliment?
Yes.
No, Mark. Mark, here's where you insert other things that you like about her outside of just her butt. This is when you say, yeah, but also you are this.
I know, but it was like, I'm telling you, she was in scrubs too, so it's like, yeah, it's really nice. If I can tell you have a nice butt in scrubs, I mean, that's...
What? I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah, so can we just get off my butt for a second? Is there anything else you noticed?
Yeah. Your smile.
Okay, these are the only two things that you've been able to talk about so far, Mark. You got anything else?
Well, yes, like I said at the very beginning, you know, like when I first saw her, she was sitting down. So obviously we can rule out that the only thing I thought about was her butt. She was sitting down at the desk when I saw her beautiful face, and I was thrown off. I was nervous. I mean, I completely made an ass of myself just trying to, like, pick her up. No pun intended.
Oh, my gosh.
And, like, you're super nice and kind. Like, you didn't make me feel like a huge idiot for, like, gagging like a freak in your office, you know?
Okay, well, I do appreciate that you at least noticed that.
See?
I mean, and we had a really good time at the pizza place before, you know, the whole date to bed. And that also was pun intended because I was literally everywhere.
I hope somebody just tuned in right now and just heard I was gagging all over you in your office and then I was everywhere. This date was amazing. Hey, Courtney, would you like to go out with Mark again on a second date? Can he redeem himself? Will you go out with him one more time? We'll pay for it.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I don't blame you.
It was just a situation.
Now it's just all puns.
So many puns. So many.
I mean, honestly, like, I wouldn't be asking for another date with you if I didn't really think that there was something here with you. I mean, I'm on a radio station, you know, asking for a miracle because that's how much you mean to me. You know, I definitely just want another shot and see where it goes, you know, and I'm really sorry about what I thought was kind of like a funny, stupid nickname. I'll change your name in my phone right now.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to change it to?
Good question.
Courtney, the girl with the big butt and smile. I'm just
No, come on, he's joking.
I was just
Mark,
joking.
you almost had me.
No, I was
He's
joking. It's just going to
joking.
be just Courtney, I promise.
I mean, I have to admit, it's an unlikely story, but there is something kind of charming about this. I do appreciate all your effort. So let's try it. Let's go on one more date and see how it goes.
Yes.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
congratulations, Mark.
All right.
Yeah.
Miracle, we
Yeah,
did it.
we did it.
Hard
You wished for a
that.
miracle, and we were able to get you a miracle, and now you have a second date with Courtney.
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything is possible when you shit your pants. I think that's the saying.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
It'd be awkward when you're out on a first date and then you run into somebody that you know and you have to sit there and have a conversation and like introduce them to your date. Like I would tell you how many times it's happened to me. Like, hey, this is the repo guy. He's trying to take my car again. And then I have to have a long conversation with him like, hey, sir, could you not take my car? I'm on a date. This is my date. And then they get introduced and it's just awkward.
Yeah.
Well, the girl who wants to do a second date update today had an awkward run-in on her first date, and that's why she thinks she's not getting a call back. Her name is Isabel. Hello, Isabel.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. So your email says you think your date got screwed up because of somebody that you ran into. We'll get into that in just a second. But first, what's the guy's name that you want to call today?
His name is Darren.
Darren, and how did you meet Darren?
I met him kind of in my neighborhood. I just ran into him one day near my house, like a few blocks away. He was on a walk, and I know it's going to sound cliche, but he has a really cute dog. So
Of course.
I had to go over to go pet the dog.
All right.
Did he ask you out or did you ask him out?
He asked me out. We just kind of walked together for a while, and I told him I love animals, and his dog was adorable, and he was obviously aware of that. So we walked together a bit, and, eventually he had to go one way. I needed to turn back and go home, and he asked for my number. So I gave him my number, and the next day he called to ask me to dinner.
That's cute.
By any chance, did he have any binoculars or duct tape on him when you met him?
No creepy duffel bag or anything. He was very normal, very charming.
I was just trying to see if he set up your chance meeting while he was outside walking his dog. So where'd you guys go on your date?
We went to a seafood restaurant, but nothing really fancy. I actually liked his idea of a date. It's one of the places where, they're putting the bib around your neck.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting your hands dirty. And I thought that was really cute. So I was excited.
And you guys seem to hit everything off okay?
Yeah, and he's really funny. So I spent probably the first half hour laughing, and he was great. I thought it was going really, really well. And then my old boss shows up at the table.
Wait, at your table, did you just say?
Yeah, it got a little awkward.
Did you like your old boss? Or was this somebody that you wouldn't want to talk to normally?
This is someone I would not want to talk to normally, and I'll tell you why. He only goes by his nickname, which is Silky.
Oh, that's nasty,
Silky?
dude. Anyone who refers to themselves as Silky.
That sounds like a fun guy to hang out with to me.
Well, exactly. And so Silky walks up, and he's just a big, loud, obnoxious guy. It was really uncomfortable. And so Darren is trying to play along with all of Silky's terrible jokes. And I know it's hard to say with a straight face. It really is. It's awful. And so Darren actually offers up that it's our first date, and that just got, Silky going.
Oh, yeah. So he's like one of those guys that's always trying to be funny and is always on.
Yeah, and it was terrible because I'm sitting there with bibs around our neck, and he's asking if there's going to be kisses later. And
Did you guys joke about it? I mean, if I were on a date with you and some dude named Silky came up and was being obnoxious, I would still laugh about it with you after and be like, man, I can't believe you used to work for that guy.
Yeah.
honestly, I was a little flabbergasted that he was there. So, we tried to make light of it. So then Silky finally leaves, and Darren's kind of chuckling, and, he's asking, what's this guy's deal? How do I know him? And I didn't really know what to say because Silky, I knew Silky when I worked in a fast food restaurant as an adult, and it's not something that I really keep on my resume now. It was just something that happened. I was between jobs, and I worked at a fast food place, and it's just, yeah.
So when you told your date that you used to work at a fast food place, you think that turned him off or something?
Oh,
I'm having trouble understanding.
I didn't tell him. I just kind of said he was an old boss, and I didn't like working for him. And I kind of asked that we just drop it.
Yeah, can we just enjoy our date together and not talk about that weirdo Silky who just crashed our date for 5 minutes?
I think that's a reasonable request. So, yeah, I just asked that we kind of move on. And Silky's a crazy character from a long time ago. And Darren, I think, took that the wrong way and kind of stared at me like, wondering if I was hiding something or if there was some big secret I wasn't telling him.
If I were Darren, I could see where, if he had an old boss named Silky, I would think that he must have been like some sort of drug dealer or something.
I can kind of see that, and it did get a little awkward for a few moments, and then we just went back to dinner and had a good time.
How did your date end?
He dropped me off, and I got an awkward hug.
An awkward hug.
Something was obviously bothering him or was wrong, and I don't know what's going on because he hasn't responded to my text. I've texted him a few times, and I feel bad that maybe I should have just told him about the fast food job, or maybe my perfume was too strong, or he didn't. I don't know. I was wearing too much makeup. I don't know what went wrong, but I want to know.
I love a girl's brain. There's always 8,000 different reasons it could be.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Having your first date interrupted by a coworker can be annoying. Mm-hmm. Having your first date interrupted by an old boss named Silky can definitely ruin the whole thing.
Sounds bad.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Isabel is on the phone with us. She met a guy named Darren. They had a really fun date going, and then her old boss, a guy named Silky, happened to be at the restaurant they were eating at. I don't think that's his real name. I think he just calls himself Silky. But he crashed their date for a little while, and apparently he's one of these big, loud, obnoxious dudes, and he wouldn't stop joking around. And when he left, her date asked about Silky, and she didn't want to say where she knew Silky from because it was like when she was between jobs, she was working at a burger place, and she was kind of embarrassed of that. So she asked him to move on, and then ever since Silky's appearance on the date, her date sort of seemed a little weirded out, and he hasn't called her since. Yeah. We're going to get him on the phone and find out if it was Silky who ruined the day for her. Are you about ready to go, Isabel?
I'm ready. I want to know what happened.
And you do know, Isabel, you shouldn't be ashamed of working hard and having to work at a fast food joint for a little while.
I know. It's nothing against anyone who works fast food. For me, it was just my degree wasn't, it's just not a part of my life I talk about.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to dial the phone number right now, and I'm hoping that the guy you went out with, Darren, doesn't answer. I'm hoping Silky answers, because I'm curious about that guy more than I am about Darren, honestly. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Darren, please?
Is this Darren?
Hey, Darren, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know you.
I know you. I know you, Darren.
Oh, that's not creepy.
Sort of.
Whoa, who is that?
Sorry, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a morning radio show. One of our listeners actually emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone.
Why?
Well, because you recently went out on a date with this person, and now you're not calling her back. So she asked if we could get you on the phone and find out what went wrong on your date and why you don't want to go out with her again. Her name is Isabel.
Oh, this can't be good.
It could be good. I don't know. You tell me. Isabel wants to know why you're not calling her back. She says she's tried to text you a few times since you guys went out and has heard nothing from you.
It's just not something I really want to pursue or get into.
She told us about the date. Can I just at least kind of tell you what she was saying?
She told you about our date?
Yeah. She told us all about how you guys went out to the seafood place, like a crab shack type place. Okay. And she...
Oh, my God, that's weird.
She said she really enjoyed it, by the way.
The food? Yeah.
The food, the company. She said she liked you a lot. I'll tell you why she thinks she's not getting a call back, and maybe you can just tell me if I'm wrong or right, okay?
Uh-huh.
She says that during your date, you were interrupted for a little while by her ex-boss, a guy that calls himself Silky, and he sounds like quite the character.
Oh, so she told you about Silky, huh?
She did. She told us about good old Silky. She said it was a really weird experience because he came up and he was obnoxious.
Yeah, he's a weird dude. I mean, he's very animated and all over the place. And he said a couple of things that made me kind of wonder how well they know each other and stuff, and I just...
Or do you mean you think it went deeper than a work relationship?
He was saying some weird stuff. He, for one thing, he kept calling me player. He was like, you're lucky you out with her, player. And, he's always my best one, player.
My best one?
Like, best one? What are you... I'm thinking, what is he talking about,
Mm-hmm.
He just wouldn't shut up, and he's like, you think she look good now? You should have seen her in her prime.
What? What an a-hole, dude. He sounds so creepy.
I'm looking at him thinking, I'm just trying to play along, right? I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, you're just pity laughing him oh man, Silky, I just met you, and you're just crazy.
I'm just hoping he goes away soon, and I let him know, I was like, hey, this is just our first date, and he's like, first date? Oh, you're going to get some, you're going to get it tonight.
He said that in front of her?
And how did she react?
Oh, my God.
She seemed a bit mortified, but was, trying to keep her composure. And I'm inside, I'm freaking who the hell are you? And he's like, come on, give me a fist bump. Come on, give me a fist bump.
I'm
you gonna get it tonight, boy. Give me a fist bump. So did you?
He wouldn't leave, so I begrudgingly give him a fist pump. I'm like, yeah, man, sure.
Oh, my God, I would have wanted to beat him up. Weren't you angry that someone was talking bad about her like that?
I was more intrigued than upset. She seemed upset. I was more like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. It's get out of here, Silky. So
totally. I was just, and I asked her when he left, and she didn't want to talk about it. She was like, oh, it's just an old boss. I don't want to get into it. And that made me kind of wonder. I don't know. It just seemed to me that, possibly that maybe they knew each other in a sort of way I didn't want to get involved with.
Like they had a relationship or something?
No, not like a romantic relationship. It seemed like maybe she was possibly a prostitute or something. And she was one of his girls. That's kind of the vibe I got. Instincts were
Are you telling me you thought that he used to be her pimp?
I don't know that for a fact, but without a doubt, my instincts and my thoughts were kind of feeling that and thinking that. It was very uncomfortable.
So you're saying that you think she's a hooker?
I don't know if she is or used to be or was to be or wasn't, but it seemed sort of like that.
Okay, so that's why you're not calling her back then.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved with a guy named Silky who, is, going to, come after me.
You afraid Silky's going to cut you?
Oh, my God.
Why didn't you...
I don't even want to find out what Silky's going to do.
Why not ask her? I know that's a really awkward thing to ask, but...
I did ask her. I asked her who he was, and she didn't want to talk about it, and she was just uncomfortable, which added to the,
That is the most ridiculous jump to conclusions I've ever heard in my life.
Sounds like a pimp.
You weren't there. So, you can say that from where you're sitting now, but I'm telling you, I'm pretty good at the character.
Well, let's ask her. I think that'd be a good idea. She's actually on the other line listening, so that's possible right now.
What?
Isabel, were you or are you a hooker?
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not a hooker, Darren. Good God. I'm not a hooker. I worked for Silky at a burger joint, and I was embarrassed, so I didn't want to tell you.
Silky doesn't seem like he works at a burger joint, okay? Not the way
I know he doesn't, but he somehow became a manager, and he hired me.
I'm not really sure what to think, even though she just said that.
You're still not sure if maybe I'm not a hooker after having dinner, after going on a walk? After hanging out, you're still not sure, Darren, if I'm a prostitute?
I'm not saying you are now. Maybe you were before. I don't know. And you know what? I don't want to know.
I flipped burgers, and I was embarrassed, and I didn't want to tell you. I was not a lady of the night.
Well, what am I supposed to think? Some guy named Silky comes up and is like, yo, she used to be part of my team. You used to see her in her prime. I don't really think that's what a burger manager
leader in the morning.
I bet you were a shift leader.
Oh, my God, you guys, you need to stop right now. Isabel was obviously not a prostitute.
I don't know. I don't know Isabel that well.
Wait, so you're saying you're going to jump in and be like, you don't know me, so I'm obviously a prostitute? I called you for help.
This is ridiculous. All of you
I'm more joking with you, Isabel.
Okay.
I don't know what she does. I just don't want to see Silky again.
You realize that you're putting like one creepy dude that she used to know in the past personality totally on her.
I have not seen Silky in 7 years, and honestly, I hope I never see him again. I mean, I run into him once, and this is a nightmare.
It sounds worse than a nightmare.
I'm just listen. I trust my instincts. It kind of seemed that way. I'm sorry if I got the wrong impression. It's hard not to think what I thought with Silky.
So you realize now that she just worked at a burger joint.
That's what I heard.
Oh, my God. Darren, seriously, I work at an architecture firm. That guy was my manager at a burger joint.
Yeah, not a lot of prostitutes go on to being architects.
I was in between jobs. Whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I'm telling Darren that not a lot of prostitutes go on to work in architecture firms. I have a lot of experience. I know this kind of stuff. Darren, would you like to go on a second date with Isabel? We will pay for it.
That sounds bad now.
Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it
Sounds
does.
like, how about this? Isabel will pay for this one with her own money that she earned in a very honest job.
To be honest with you, I just don't think it's a good fit, and I'd rather not.
Oh my God. Isabel, you don't want to go out with him anyway.
No, I don't. And from now on my first date, I'll just wear a shirt that says, "Hi, I'm not a prostitute."
It's a good idea. It's a nice fashion choice.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Anytime I hear stories from friends of mine, usually female, who have had like a worker over on their house, either doing some construction or something, and they end up asking them out, it always trips me out because they never say yes to the guy, but then I think there's the one time where that's actually worked for that dude. And you never hear about it actually working until today and today's second date update. Jane actually agreed to go out with the cable guy who asked her out, who's usually probably going to be one of the creepier people to come to your house.
Out of all of them, that's
Yeah.
who you pick? I'd go with the plumber first.
Jane, how are you?
Hey guys, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So you actually decided to go out with the cable guy, huh?
Well, yeah, he was cute. I mean,
How does that even happen?
he showed up and saw my cables, and we got to talking, and he just asked me out, and I was like, this guy is so cute, and he's not like a regular cable guy. Like, he wasn't creepy.
He's better than all the other cable guys, isn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Whoa. What did you guys do on your date?
We went out for a drink, and we talked about movies. Like, I just saw Guardians of the Galaxy, and he had seen it too, so we, talked about that.
Nice.
And just, hung out. We told jokes. I'm really nerdy, but I love jokes. And he loves jokes too, as it turns out.
Weird. You're one of those rare people that like jokes.
Sense of humor is something nobody likes.
Strange, Jane.
Wow.
What?
Weird that you two little oddballs would find each other in a world as big as this.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm not.
A
Jane.
little.
I'm not making fun of you at all.
A little bit of a joke.
So you guys had drinks, enjoyed some jokes and some movie talk. Anything else happen interesting on your date?
Usual date stuff.
Okay. Like, what's usual date stuff for you? Because, hey, we get a lot of these second date updates, and some people's usual date stuff is like unusual 12 years married stuff.
No, I'm pretty basic. It's like, think of a normal date with a cable guy. We talked about what kind of premium channels I have. We talked about my remote control.
You try to get some sort of free upgrade off of him? Is that what you were doing?
Exactly. I was like, can you bundle my package?
Yeah, I bet you wanted him to bundle your package a little
like
bit.
that line.
That's obviously why you're calling to do a second date update. So he hasn't.
No.
So he obviously hasn't called you back since your date. Have you talked to him at all?
No.
Okay. And we do these things. I ask everybody every single time, is there something weird that could have happened during your date? Did you do something weird? Did you say something that he could have thought was weird?
I didn't think it was weird, but when I was talking to your producer ahead of time, he actually did think that one part of my story was strange.
Okay. And what part of the story is that?
So maybe the only thing that maybe weirded him out a little bit is that I have a Happy Birthday book.
You have a what?
It's a happy birthday book.
What's a happy birthday book?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a little book that I keep in my purse, and I write the birthdays of people I like in it so that I can remember them and wish them happy birthday.
So you have a book with you at all times with everybody that you feel is close to you.
Yeah, I think birthdays are special.
And you thought that was weird? I mean, it is kind of, but
Well,
like not bad enough to not to call somebody
I
back.
don't know. I mean, we'd had a couple drinks, and we were just like being fun and flirty. So I asked him what his birthday was, and he told me. So I wrote it down in my birthday book, and she gave me kind of a weird look.
So he seemed kind of weirded out that you pulled out a book and wrote down his birthday after he said it.
Yeah, he did.
Did you explain to him what you were doing? Or did you ask him his birthday and then creepily take out a book, write it down, and put it away back in your purse?
No, I explained.
Okay. Do you feel like the birthday book weirded him out?
Well, I don't think it's weird because my mom used to do that. So it's just second nature to me. Like, my mom was a very polite person who wrote people birthday cards, and it's just like how I was raised.
Did your mom teach you rules about it, though? Like, you don't kiss on the first date, you don't birthday book on the first date?
No, you guys.
That's what I was going to think. The only reason why I think your birthday book would have weirded him out is if he thought that it was all just people that were super, super close to you.
Yeah.
And then you're already including him in that group of people. Did you explain to him that, hey, I just write down everybody's birthday because I'm a sweetheart and I like to send pictures and cards and things like that? Happy birthday.
I don't think I did.
Okay. So maybe he's thinking that you might be a little clingy and someone who'd get a little too attached too quick.
Yeah.
That is a big jump to conclusions for writing down one birthday, though. I mean, come on, especially when you're drinking a little bit. How drunk were you guys?
Pretty drunk. Thank you, Brooke.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying, like,
No,
all
if
of a
I go
sudden-
out on a first date with a girl and she's already solidified my name in a book with my birthday next to it, to me, that sounds pretty permanent already.
Plus, it's the digital age where all of this information is already readily available online. So it's kind of taking a special effort to physically write it down in a book.
But that's what I like about it, because nobody writes things down anymore, you know?
I think it's thoughtful. I think you're nice.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Jane is on the phone with us. She took a risk, a big risk, and went out on a date with the cable guy.
Yeah.
He actually asked her out while she was working at her house. She agreed to go out with him. From her account, they had a fun time, drinks, talking about a lot of subjects they were both interested in.
Including jokes.
Including jokes.
They're both
they
into
both are
jokes.
very into jokes, which is weird because most people not into those things.
Laugh a lot.
Jane says the one thing, though, that did happen on their date that she thinks might be the reason he's not calling her back is she keeps a birthday book with her, something that none of us in here have ever heard before. It's a little book that she keeps in her purse with everybody's birthday written down in it, people who she thinks is special and important in her life, so that she can send them cards or whatever whenever the birthday comes up. Well, at some point during the date, she took out the birthday book, wrote his birthday down in it, and then closed it and put it back in her purse. And she thinks that maybe he's a little weirded out by that. All right, Jane, are you ready to give Travis a call?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Anything
nice.
other than the birthday book that you can think about that might have gone wrong on your date?
No, and, I think even the birthday book was harmless. Like,
Okay.
I think it was just like, it was a fun thing, and I
agree.
hope that he's fun like that.
All right, well, I'll dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone, and then find out why he's not calling you back.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Travis, please?
This is him speaking.
Travis, my name's Jubal. I'm having a problem with my cable. Came over and worked on it a little while ago. I'm not sure if you remember me or not.
No, I'm not. How did you get my cell phone number?
Oh, that's because what I just said is completely wrong. This is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I still don't know who you are.
Well, I host a radio show, and you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
She says that you're not calling her back after your date, and so she emailed us and asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why. Her name is Jane. Jane, you recently went out with her after you came over to work on her cable. I guess you asked her out, and the two of you went out for drinks.
Oh, birthday girl Jane?
That would be the appropriate name for Jane.
That would probably be the right Jane. Listen, we talked to Jane before calling you, and she told us a little bit about your date, said she had a fun time. She said the only awkward thing would be this little birthday book that she has, and judging by the fact that you called her birthday girl, Jane, I'm assuming that probably was a little weird to you.
She told you about that, huh?
Yeah, she did. I thought that would be a little strange if I was on a date with her and she did that. So that was weird for you?
Yeah, it was. It was really weird, actually.
Just because she wrote your birthday down, that was like too strange?
Well, I mean, she kept asking for my birthday, and like I told her, and she closed the book, and she said, "Travis, I will never forget your birthday because you were special."
Okay, that's a little
But that's kind of sweet. I mean, she's drunk. I mean, was she slurring a little bit? Like,
that's what I picture, though. I do a picture of the hammered girl just like, I'll never forget your birthday because you're special. You're so special, Travis. Is that how it happened?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a first date. I mean, that's pretty weird saying all this stuff. But anyway, she starts like, she forgets that she had birthdays for her like girlfriends today, so she starts texting them.
Oh, no.
She was texting her friends that she saw in the birthday book that she has.
Yeah, she like makes me grab the phone and sing happy birthday to one of her friends.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that sucks.
that's kind of funny.
No, I would be annoyed with that. Like, she put you on the spot and said, here's the phone, sing happy birthday to my friend Janet, or whatever. Is that what happened?
Yeah, it was just kind of annoying because, like, we're at this bar, and I'm singing happy birthday to one of her friends who I've never met before.
Did she seem really drunk at this point?
Yes.
Okay, because that sounds like hammered activity. Like, it's my birthday book. And you know what we're going to do now, son? We're going to sing happy birthday to everybody.
Do you think that maybe she was like just trying to be playful, though, and still flirting with you?
At first, it was kind of cute when she was asking me about it, but then she kept asking me, like, if I remember her birthday, like it was a quiz.
Oh, no.
She kept saying, Travis, when's my birthday? I was like, April 19th. I said that a couple times during the night. She was like, good job.
So you're saying that she has a strange obsession with birthdays.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
A little bit.
And she kept giving you like the pop quiz that you never wanted to have.
Oh, sweet girl.
I mean, it was cute. It was cute the first time, but after that, it was really annoying.
Yeah.
Hey, Travis, when is her birthday?
April 19th.
Good job.
Good
Travis, I should also let you know that she's actually on the other line listening.
Hi, Travis. I caught you.
What do you mean you caught him, Jane?
Why do you hate birthdays so much, you birthday hater?
I don't hate birthdays, but I think it's weird constantly talking about birthdays.
Now who's the one who's constantly talking about birthdays, you birthday hater?
Are you, Jane, what are you doing? Is this like your weird way of flirting with Travis?
Reverse psychology? Or?
Jane.
I don't know. I like him so much.
Oh, Jane.
You sweet girl. Are you just embarrassed right now?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you could just explain to him like you were just being wasted or something.
I was. Travis, I'm so sorry. I feel like I probably blew it with you. I just was drunk and I was having fun and I thought you were on the drunk train with me.
Well, I mean, it was just really weird. It was like our first date, and all you wanted to talk about was birthdays and his birthday book, and I thought that was really strange.
I got nervous. I ran out of jokes to tell.
So is that your backup, Jane? When you get nervous, you run out of the jokes, and then you get into the birthday stuff?
Oh my gosh, you guys. When I get nervous, I just don't even know what I'm doing. I get so confused. It's like I black out from nervousness.
Oh my God, it could be worse.
I agree with that, Jane, because I just heard you a second ago trying to flirt with Travis in order to get him back about the birthday thing. I can tell that you really get flustered.
I do. It's really a problem. Yeah.
All right, well, let me do this for you then, Jane. Let me do this for you, okay? You just sit there and hang out for a second.
Yes.
All right? And collect yourself, okay? Because this might be pretty nerve-wracking what's about to happen. Travis, I would like it if you would go out with Jane again and give her a second shot. She sounds like she just does not know how to handle nerves at all, and hopefully on a second date she'll be a little less nervous.
Oh, she's
Would you go out with Jane again?
I don't know.
One more chance. Like, how harmful can it be to go out with her again? The worst thing could happen is you start talking about birthdays again, and then you never have to call her. Just give it one more shot. She sounds like she likes you a lot and was just incredibly nervous on your first date.
All right, I'll do it.
You'll do
it?
I'll do it.
All right.
Way to go,
Fabulous.
Travis.
Jane, congratulations. You got your second date.
I'm so excited. I promise I won't be weird this next date.
I don't think you can make that guarantee, Jane, but just embrace it. Say, if I'm weird, then know that underneath it all is a really cool girl who just wants to hang out and have fun.
Okay.
I bet.
Yeah. No, if I'm weird, it's just know that underneath it all, I'm just like a totally cool girl who just wants to have fun.
You didn't have to say that, Jane. I was saying you could say that to Travis, but we'll get through this. I feel like I want to be your dating coach now.
Jubal, help me.
Yeah, I'm trying, Jane.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.